Okay, so welcome back to lecture once again, guys. Now in this lecture I'll be talking about how to find out a best parameter. So we have already built a classification model. Now for that classification model, how I will be able to find out a best possible parameter so that I can try to build a best neural network. So how I will be able to find out a best layers, how I will be able to find out a best learning rate, how I will be able to find out all the other parameter that we try to use during a training. So there is a library called as Keras Tuner, and that is going to help you out in terms of tuning the entire model. So what it does, randomly it is trying to take a values and then it is trying to train the model, is trying to test the model validation accuracy. It is going to calculate the validation accuracy of the model, and then it is going to decide that okay, so which one is giving me, or which trial or which combination is giving me technically a best outcome, and it is going to suggest you that one, that okay, so when you are going to create a model, try to use this. So this is the number of the layer that you have to create, this is the total number of the neuron inside the layer you have to create, or maybe this is the activation function you should use, this is basically a learning rate that you are supposed to use. Each and everything you will be able to tune it. So let's get into it and let's try to see the practical. But before that, so you have to install a Keras Tuner. So you can try to come over here. Let me do a CLS. We are using a UV environment, so I can try to do UV pip install and Keras hyphen tuner. That only it is going to work, otherwise it is not going to work at all. So just try to do UV pip install Keras Tuner and it will be able to execute, it will be able to add it inside the environment. Now I'm going to use the same thing. I'm not going to use anything different over here. So I'm going to use the same X test and Y test from the iris dataset that I have been talking about with respect to the neural network. So first of all, just try to import. So import Keras Tuner as KT. Yeah. So just try to import it. And if I'm able to import it, it simply means that this Keras Tuner is available inside my environment. So once it is available inside my environment, one by one. So let's try to do it. So here I have created a very simple function. So where inside this function, you can try to pass a hyperparameter, right? You can try to pass a hyperparameter. So inside this, we are trying to create a model. So we are trying to create a sequential model, a same model that I have created before. So it's nothing new for me. And here, so I'm trying to add a input layer. Input layer is equals to 4, as we have like a 4 column. So sepal length, sepal width, petal length and petal width. And here, so one by one. So I'm trying to get into layers, right? I'm trying to get into a layer. So maybe I can try to talk about layer number 1, layer number 2, layer number 3. So it will try to like get a combination that, okay, fine. So if there is a 1 layer, if there is a 2 layer, if there is a 3 layer, right? So it is going to add those layers, as simple as that. So here, so basically I'm just trying to say that, okay, fine. So try to do a trial from this to this particular range. This is the only thing which I'm trying to say over here. I'm not saying anything different over here. So I'm trying to say that, okay, fine. So just try to use this one. And here, so I'm trying to say that okay, fine. So in every layer, so always try this out with a minimum number of like a neuron inside a particular layer is equal to 4 and a maximum number of a neuron is equals to 32. This is what I'm trying to say. So here I'm trying to say that minimum number of neuron in one layer, that you can try this out with a 4 and the maximum value is equal to 32, and then step is equals to 4. It simply means that when I'm saying a step is equal to 4, right? So try with this combination. So try with 4 neurons, 8 neurons, 12 neurons, 16 neurons, 20 neurons, 24 neuron, 28 neuron and 32 neuron. So this is what I'm trying to say over here. Nothing much, right? Nothing much over here. And every layer, so we are trying to use activation function is equals to ReLU. And do these things for 1 till 3. So these may number of the layers. So try to do this particular experiment. So this is what you will be able to find out. Now, so what is next that we are trying to do over here? So the next thing that we are trying to perform in this particular place is basically, so we are trying to add a final layer, or output layer, you can say. So output is 3 because our classes are 3 and that is going to be the constant. Okay. Now here, so even for a learning rate, I'm trying to give a choice 0.002, 0.01, 0.001 and 0.0001. So these are the 3 combinations I'm trying to do, and I'm saying that okay, fine. So try to even test it with respect to the learning rate. And then I'm trying to call a model.compile, and here, so it is going to call Adam Optimizer. I have already used it even in my previous lecture, if you remember. and rest of the things is completely same. So this is just a simple like a small function that I have created, nothing much. And based on this particular function, so I will be doing a Keras tuning. Yeah, so Keras hyperparameter tuning. So here for a tuner, so I'm going to call a tuner over here, and I'm going to say that Keras Tuner dot random search, and I'm trying to call a build model function. So this is going to build a model with all those combinations which I have already taken over here. And then objective is basically a validation accuracy. Matrix trial is equals to 5. So do the trial for the 5 times. This is what I'm trying to say over here. Execution per trial means in one trial, try to do execution twice and try to take the average. This is what I'm trying to say. Directory is equals to Keras Tuner log. So try to create a Keras Tuner log directory and try to store all of those log inside this one. Project name is equal to Iris Tuning. So it is going to create a Iris Tuning folder inside this KT logs, basically Keras Tuner log. So once I am going to execute it, so this is going to work for me, and then I can try to call a final hyperparameter tuning. So how I will be able to call this final hyperparameter tuning? So to call this tuner.search, and I have to provide my X train data, Y train data. I'm going with the epoch of 20 and validation split is equals to 20%, right? We have already done that. So these are the old thing basically. So tuner.search. So randomly it is going to take all these combination which I have already given inside my function, right? For a layer, for a number of neurons, for number of layers, for a number of neurons inside the layer, for a learning rate. I can try to take any other parameters as well, and that is going to work. I can try to take as many parameters as possible and then just try to execute it, and it will start tuning, it will start testing my model as soon as I'm going to execute. So let's execute, and you will be able to see unable to synchronize open file KT logs. Okay, trial 4 checkpoints. So I have already executed it, and because of that it is giving me an issue. So let me delete my KT log permanently from here. Let me refresh my environment. Now I don't have a KT log. Okay, so just because of this, guys, it is giving me an issue. So let me fix that issue, by the way. Okay, so just to fix this issue, maybe I can change my directory name. So KTT log, I can say this one, because this directory is not available. Now, once I'm going to execute it, so you must be able to see that it has started training, and it has started taking a trial. A different trial, a different combination where it is trying to experiment with the number of layers, unit in a particular layer, and learning rate I'm able to see, and with respect to this it will try to do a evaluation. So this is what Keras Tuner does. It's doing nothing. So basically it is trying to take all the combinations, and based on the combination it is trying to find out the best value. So Keras Tuner is one of the best hyperparameter tuner that you can try to use it. And yeah, so if your range is going to be big, then obviously you are going to see it is going to take a lot of time. So you will see that it is like taking a lot of time. Otherwise, if my range is small, so in that case, it is not going to take much of time. Now here, tuner is done. Now I can try to call a tuner.summary, by the way. So result summary I can try to call. And here, so you will be able to find out that from a KTT log, right? The folder that I have created. So showing the best 10 trials over here. The best trial score was 89 point something, 89.58. So the learning rate it is suggesting me is equal to 0.01. Number of layer it is suggesting me is equals to 2, by the way. And unit is equals to 4 in a layer 1. So in a unit 1, number of neurons is equal to 4, unit 2, number of neurons is equals to 4. This is the suggestion that I have received. Trial 4 summary. So yeah, it is trying to give me like a summary of each and everything, and based on this, I can try to select. So a score for this one is 0.75, so not a preferred one. I'll go ahead with this one, by the way. So I'll try to create a number of layer 2, and there will be 4 unit in a first layer. And there is another 4 unit I will be taking in a next layer. So this is the 2 number of hidden layers I will end up creating. And at the end of the day, so I'm supposed to take a learning rate is equals to 0.01, as simple as that. Maybe if I'm going to execute it once again, so it is going to give me some different result. There is a possibility, right? There is a possibility. So I have already mentioned that always try to do a experiment with a 5 maximum trial. If I'm going to say that try to do this experiment with a 10 maximum trial, then maybe it is going to do an experiment with the 10 maximum trial, means 10 different kind of a combination. So if I'm going to increase the number of combination, there is a very high chance, that my final result is going to change, and a number of layer that it is going to suggest, a number of neurons inside a particular layer that it is going to suggest, and a learning rate that it is going to suggest is not going to be same. So just you can try to play ahead with this parameter. So I have just created maximum trial is equal to 10. Previously it was just 5. So it has taken 5 trials, means 5 random combination from the range which I have given, it has taken, right? Now I have said that, okay, fine. So try to take a 10 maximum number of a trial. So it is going to create a 10 maximum combination. All of these combination you will be able to observe, right? All of these combination. Now I think it has done. Now if I'm going to plot a summary, so now you will be able to find out that this is telling me that, okay, score is equals to 0.91, which is better than before, obviously. Previously I was getting 89 point something. And for this one, so number of layer suggestion is basically 2, and there should be a 32 unit in first hidden layer, by the way. So anyhow, your input layer is going to be 4, your output layer is going to be 3. In between there will be a hidden layer. So first hidden layer should have a 32 unit of a neuron. Second, so learning rate is equals to 2. So unit 1 is equals to 12 and unit 2 is equals to 4. It is trying to suggest. Now here you must be able to find out like a third layer which it is talking about. So basically it is suggesting me only 2 number of layers. So it is just trying to do a sample that, okay, so if you're going ahead with the third layer, so in that case, probably you should keep 4 neuron over there. That's it. This is just a suggestion from the Keras Tuner that you are able to get. Apart from that, nothing else. Now the second best one is again this one. Maybe we can try to go ahead with a number of 2 layers. First layer will be having, and again, I'm not calculating input and the output layer. I'm not considering input and output layer. It's just a hidden layer which we are talking about. So here unit is equal to 20, learning rate is equal to 0.1, and then second layer is this one, and this is just like a prediction or probability. It is trying to give that if you're going ahead with the third layer, then go ahead with this one, right? So it is just trying to give or it is just trying to do a sampling of the third layer as well. So if you would like to add, but suggestion wise, it should be 2 layer that you should always take. And if you are doing this, in that case, there is a chance that you will be able to get this as a model accuracy, as simple as that. So with the help of this Keras Tuner, guys, you all will be able to find out all the hyperparameter, a best one with respect to your data set, and you will be able to create a network architecture accordingly. So you can try to create 2 layers, and then this is the number of neurons. So hope your confusion is now gone, that what should be the ideal number of neurons, what should be the ideal number of layers, what should be the ideal learning rate that I'm supposed to consider. Again, you can try to increase a number of experiments over here, number of trials. So in that case, it is going to give you a best of best result. So if I'm going to go ahead with a 50 number of combinations, so in that case, obviously there is a chance that maybe I'll end up getting a better one, right? I will end up getting the better one. But again, so all of these things are proportional to the resources which is available inside your system. As simple as that. So with that, thank you so much, everyone. Take care, and hope we are able to learn a hyperparameter tuning with respect to a Keras Tuner. With that, thank you so much. Take care and see you again.